OSBC brings you the news. News across the country.
A pleasant evening to you all there, and you're welcome to the news across the country. My name is Adeni Kende. President Buhari increases duty toll allowance of ministers and civil servants. Taraba State government seeks refund of money spent on federal roads. OSBC Entertainers News segment chronicles the impact of African storylines on Nigerian movie industry. Over 605 schools shot in Kaduna and Zamfara states. Now the news in full. President Muhammadu Buhari has approved the increase of duty toll allowances for government officials and workers. According to reports, ministers, permanent secretaries, and civil servants on grade level 1 to 17 will benefit from the increment. Duty toll allowance is the money paid to appointees and graded staff in ministries when they embark on official trip. Head of the National Salary, Income and Wages Commission, Ekwo Inter, conveyed the presidential assent. The circular announcing the approval stated that the approval took effect from the 1st of September this year. The Taraba State government has urged the federal government at the center to reimburse it for the amount so far expended on federal roads across the state. Making the request today during a media party in Jalingo, the state capital, the Commissioner for Works, Irimiya Amadude, said the money, if reimbursed, will assist in completing some of the ongoing projects in the state. Some of the federal roads listed by him to have been constructed by the state government include the Jalingo Kona Phase 2, among others. The state governor, Dairu Dixon Ishaku, as stated by the commissioner, has earlier mapped out plans to link the city by the construction of street roads, but lamented the challenges of financial constraint. He was also observed to have faulted the decision of the federal government to re-award for construction the Bali Shetty Gembu Road, which he said the state government had already commenced work on. The commissioner, who did not disclose the amount involved, however, admitted that the federal government had reimbursed some of the amount in question. Governor Muhammad Abubakar Badaru of Jigawa State has described speculations that he spent 196.9 billion naira on pregnant women programs as not only fake news but a calculated attempt to smear his name. Governor Badaru, who spoke through his commissioner for special duties, Anwalu Shankara, explained that Jigawa State government only budgeted 600 million naira for pregnant women and lactating mothers, and only 226,740,800 naira has been disbursed so far. Shankara hinted that 20 pregnant women were selected from each of the 287 political wards in the state, making a total of 5,740 beneficiaries who are receiving 4,000 naira monthly. The commissioner, who chaired the reporters and his editor on order 196 billion naira, added they failed to comprehend simple arithmetic during a presentation made by Dr. Ibrahim Rabakaya, the executive secretary, during a workshop in Kano State. He maintained that inconsistency and inaccuracy of the reports are appalling. The 2022 Osun factional governorship candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), Prince Dotun Babayemi, has berated the verdict of eviction from the party by the World Party Executive for organizing parallel global primary and anti-party activities. The World Executive members of Otun Balogun II Aida, the local government area led by the party's World Secretary Ogunleye Bukayo, while speaking with selected newsmen at the party secretariat, pronounced the eviction of Prince Babayemi from the party, quoting the constitution of the PDP. Honorable Bukayo explained that Prince Babayemi organized a parallel governorship primary on 8th of March 2022 against the directive of the National Working Committee of the PDP that conducted the primary at Oshogbo Township Stadium, where Senator Ademola Adeleke emerged victorious. Meanwhile, while responding to the eviction from the party, Prince Babayemi described the decision of World Executive as a rules and baseless. A statement by Prince Babayemi through his media aide Kayode Oladeji posits that those who carried out the explosion are ignorant of the rules that govern the party, adding that they and their sponsors are only being clever by half in their bid to browbeat Prince Babayemi. Reports have emerged in the media that ahead of the 2023 general elections, presidential candidates are to pay 10 million naira to erect billboard or paste posters in Kogi State. This is sequel to the passage of the Kogi State Signage Agency Establishment Bill into law by the House of Assembly. The bill sought the establishment of a signage agency to carry out regulatory activities over outdoor advertising. It will be recalled that the Anambra State government, through its signage and advertising agency, had started the practice when it announced that presidential candidates and other political candidates will have to pay fee ranging from 10 million naira to 1 million naira before they could be allowed to paste or mount posters. The bill stipulated that candidates vying for the governorship position in the state have to pay 5 million naira, while senatorial and House of Representatives candidates will pay 2 and 1 million naira. Meanwhile, individuals seeking House of Assembly and Council chairmanship seat will pay 500,000 naira as levies to advertise their posters. A diesel-laden tanker has exploded at the boundary between Olambe and Matogun Hazis in Ifo local government area of Ogun State. Lagos Territorial Coordinator, National Emergency Management Agency, Ibrahim Farin-Loye confirmed this to newsmen today. According to him, the truck driver was conveying the diesel to a filling station in the area when he lost control of the vehicle to Bad Road. It was learned that the truck crashed and tank fell to the ground, got ruptured, and the petrol spilled on the road and into drainage channel in the area. It was also gathered that a spark occurred as the petrol was spilling and the fire raised shops and buildings in the area. An eyewitness who gave his name as Oladele said, the fire caused panic in the community as dwellers scampered to safety, adding that no fewer than 10 houses were razed by the inferno. Mr. Farinoi disclosed that a lot of people have abandoned their homes, while some people are still looking for their children and words. This is the news across the country coming to you from Osun State Broadcasting Corporation, Iliawiye Okebale Oshobo, Voice of the West. Now amid news message. As we wine and dine this weekend, let moderation be your watchword.
no doubt consists of 12 calendar months, of which 4 ends with Ember. The concerned months are September, October, November and December, but statistical data reveals that accidents are more recorded in the 4 months compared with the previous 8 months. Hence, the mythical belief that the Ember month may be evil. Can this assertion in some quarters be truth? This reporter spoke with the Public Relations Officer or Osun Command of the Federal Road Safety Corps, Mrs. Agnes Ogungbemi. While speaking, Mrs. Ogungbemi described the insinuation that the Ember months are evil as far from the truth and as such baseless. According to the State Public Relations Officer of the Federal Road Safety Corps, the quest to make brisk money from a lot of travelers often culminated into overspeeding and careless driving, which in turn lead to carnage on the road.
It is the belief of people, but actually there's nothing wrong with the Ember months. All months are the same. And what happens is that people normally feel their programs, their activities to December months towards the end of the year. And with the belief that all that they are able to get from January to August, they will make use of it in the Ember month for the activities, which is not, it's not correct. You know, we want everybody to know that every month from January to December they are the same, and there's no evil spirit that is targeting anybody. All months are the same. All months are good.
Mrs. Ogungbemi will maintain that no month is evil, called on individuals to be careful behind the wheel and never be too hasty to attend any form of party or celebration.
So for this Ember month, we want to encourage everybody to be safety conscious. If we are all safety conscious, we are not too much in a hurry while driving on the road, there will be crash. Therefore, all months are the same. As January is, December, February, September, and all the rest.
Same was the submission of the Chairman National Union of Road Transport Workers, Olonda Unit 1, Oshogbo, Imam Abdul Kabir Ayatullah. Imam Ayatullah pointed at carelessness and refusal of drivers to check every part of the vehicles used for several months as major causes of increased carnage during Ember month. Imam Ayatullah implored individuals to follow strictly all highway codes and safety measures while driving.
And you have to be patient, you have to calm than the other months. So because it's time of rushing, either to make money or even a private vehicle using that time for the business, because it's time of a festival. You know, we have a three or two festival. We have a Christmas and we have a New Year.
With the submission of the PRO Federal Road Safety Corps Osun State Command, Mrs. Agnes Ogungbemi, and the Chairman NURTW Olorinda Branch 1 Oshogbo, Imam Abdul Kabir Ayatullah, one could softly learn that no month is evil. Hence, it is expedient on drivers to drive carefully during and after the Ember month. This is Said Adeboje reporting.
Terrorists have abducted an unspecified number of worshippers in Zungu town of Bukulum local government area of Zamfara state. The terrorists invaded the town while residents were observing prayers and started shooting sporadically before abducting the worshippers. According to sources from the community, one of the residents, Abibu Idris, was shot during the attack and he is currently receiving medical treatment. A resident, Aliu Zugu, said the whole community has been deserted due to the attack. Meanwhile, police authorities in the state said the command has deployed additional tactical operatives to the area in order to complement the ongoing rescue efforts of the abductees. Police spokesperson SP Muhammadu Shehu, in a statement made exclusively available to journalists, said normalcy has been returned to Zugu town after the bandits' attack. As schools prepare to resume for a new academic session, many pupils may remain out of school, as no fewer than 615 schools have remained shut in some troubled state owing to attacks by terrorists in different parts of the country. Reports has it that many northern states have come under attack by terrorists, with many people, including children, killed and several others kidnapped. It added that the most hit states are Kaduna, Zamfara, Katsina, and Niger, while Sokoto, Kebbi, Bauchi, Plateau, and Taraba states have not been spared by the attackers. The disturbing rates of out-of-school children came to fore again when a report by the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization in partnership with Global Education Monitoring Report indicates that the number of out-of-school children in Nigeria had risen to 20 million from about 12.5 million recorded in 2021. Between 2014 and now, there have been mass abductions in several states with over 1,000 pupils kidnapped. Some of the major schools abductions include April 14, 2014 kidnap of 276 schoolgirls in Chibok, Borno State, another 300 pupils from Damasak, Borno State, 110 pupils from Dapchi, Yobe State, 344 pupils from Kankara, Katsina State, and 276 pupils from Jangebe, Zamfara State, 140 students from Chikun in Kaduna State, and 102 pupils from Yori, Kebbi State. In the meantime, Lagos State government has directed all schools to begin the 2022-2023 academic year on Monday, September 5th this year. This is contained in a statement issued by the Commissioner for Education in the state, Mrs. Folashade Adefisayo, through the Director General, Office of Education Quality Assurance, Abiola Ayeni, and made available to newsmen. It's noted that all schools below tertiary level in Lagos State are to resume for first time on Monday, September 5th, as stated in the 2022-2023 harmonized academic calendar. According to him, the academic calendar prioritizes standardized learning days, and schools are to ensure strict compliance for the delivery of quality and sustainable education in Lagos State. The statement added that the academic calendar could be downloaded from the Lagos Education Quality Assurance website. The 2022 edition of the annual camp meeting of Osun Conference of the Seventh-day Adventist Church starts tomorrow and ends next week Sunday. A release by the Church Conference Planning Committee indicates that the week-long spiritual exercise will take place at the headquarters of Osun Conference of the Seventh-day Adventist Church, Ede. Meanwhile, participants will be coming from all Seventh-day Adventist Church in Osun State and beyond. Hence, the camp is also open to interested members of the public. With the theme, "I will go, get involved," the camp will witness thought-provoking lectures, undiluted Word of God, breakthrough prayer, amazing Bible facts discovery, soul-inspiring music, musical concerts, and health talks, among others. According to the release, God will be using His anointed men and women from home and abroad at the week-long camp meeting. The governorship candidate of the People's Redemption Party in Ogun State for the 2023 general elections, David Bangboshe, is dead. According to his personal assistant, Odun Toalayemi, the governorship candidate of the PRP died at a private hospital in Abeokuta, Ogun State capital. Olayemi said Bangboshe had complained of tiredness and he was rushed to an hospital around the Olomore area of Abeokuta, where he was referred to the Federal Medical Center for further checks. He was later placed on admission at the Sacred Heart Hospital, where he died. Olayemi revealed that Mr. Bangboshe died barely 1 week after his party formally presented him as its governorship candidate for the election. Home-based Super Eagles are about now confronting Black Galaxies of Ghana in the return leg of the Championships of African Nations qualifier. The Ghanaians are taking 2-goal advantage into the game holding at MQ Abiola National Stadium, Abuja. Adeyemi Aboderi has more on sports update.
Eagles captain Ahmed Musa has left his Turkish club side Fatih Garawoko by mutual consent to join another Turkish Super League club, Sivasspor. Musa has put pen to paper on a multi-million euro 2-year contract with Sivasspor, valid until the end of the 2023-2024 season. Sivasspor are now racing against time to register their new signing of the summer transfer window for the group stage of the UEFA Europa Conference League. Having made appearance for CSKA Moscow and Leicester City in the UEFA Champions League, Musa is a seasoned European campaigner. The 29-year-old has total 37 appearances in European competition, registering 7 goals and 5 assists. Meanwhile, Manchester United would not offer more than 80 million euros for Victor Osimhen, while Napoli should have covered 50% of Cristiano Ronaldo's salary. These were the reasons the proposed swap deal between Manchester United and Napoli crashed. Ronaldo was heavily linked with a return to Serie A in the last days of the transfer windows, with Napoli seen as a possible destination for the Portuguese striker. Ronaldo was looking for a Champions League club, but Napoli was only open to welcome Cristiano Ronaldo if Manchester United would pay most of his salary. In the meantime, Super Eagles winger Moses Simon has been listed for Nantes FC Club Player of the Month award after the completion of the first month of the 2022-2023 French Ligue 1 season. FC Nantes has nominated 4 players for their Club Player of the Month for August. Moses Simon has been outstanding for the club since the commencement of the season. He joined the club permanently 2 years ago from the Spanish club Jules de Levante after a successful loan spell. He has scored 2 goals since the start of the season, coupled with an amazing display for the club. The 2022 edition of the Under-19 African Women Volleyball Championship has commenced at the MKO Abiola National Stadium, Abuja, and it was a day to forget for host Nigeria. The opening game involved host Nigeria and defending champions Cameroon, and it was the latter that carried the day. The Cameroonians secured a comfortable 4-win over Nigeria. World heavyweight boxing champion Alexander Usyk is desperate to make an undisputed fight with Tyson Fury, but unsure if it will actually happen. Usyk retained his IBF, WBA and WBO heavyweight titles with another convincing victory over Anthony Joshua last month to set up a mouth-watering clash with Tyson Fury. Fury has retired since beating Dillian White in April and insists only obscene amount of money will get him back on the ring. During a recent press conference in Ukraine, Usyk revealed that talks are underway for a fight with Fury, but not sure if they will amount to anything. Sport Update returns on Monday. My name is Adeyemi Aboderi.
And now to end the news across the country, here again at a major point. President Muhammadu Buhari has approved the increase of duty toll allowance for government officials and workers. Governor Muhammadu Badaru of Jigawa State has described speculation that he spent 196.9 billion naira on pregnant women programs as not only fake news but a calculated attempt to smear his name. OSBC Entertainment News segment today focused on the evolution of the Nigerian movie industry and its impact on African storylines. As schools prepare to resume for new academic session, many pupils may remain out of school as no fewer than 615 schools have remained shut in some troubled states in the country owing to attacks by terrorists in different parts of the nation. And that was the news across the country, delivered by Adeniyi Kehinde. For more about us, you can visit www.osbcng.org. Thanks so much for listening. Good evening.
You are live. On Osun Radio. 104.5 FM.
Ògòǹgò lọ bá ẹyẹ kìnìún lọ fẹ́ràn ojú ọ̀rọ̀ ní pápá omi ìjímẹ̀rẹ̀ ní pápá ọkọ níbi ká ṣètò tó kù ayé àwọn OSBC ní